you seen the beauty of this land? Do you know its people? Brothers, sisters walking hand in hand. Have you seen the ocean? Miles and miles of crystal deep blue seas. Can you smell the flowers? Fill the air with fragrances for free. This is aloha. This is aloha. This is aloha. This land of Hawaii. Have you felt the power? Mountain craters throwing lava in the air for its green swept beauty. For each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit? Ancient gods, their motto still lives here. You will love these islands. Nothing in the world can compare. This is aloha. This is aloha. This is aloha. This land of Hawaii. Have you felt the power? Mountain craters throwing lava in the air for its green swept beauty. From each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit? Ancient gods, their motto still is here. Colored rainbows stretch across the sky. Waterfalls so high, mountains make you cry. You will love these islands.
This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart singing. Soon bells will be ringing. This is the moment of sweet aloha, and I will love you longer than forever. Promise me that you will leave me never.
Shall we all rise, please?
And now, dear, all my love, I vow, dear, and I will love you longer than forever. Promise me that you will leave me never. 'Cause blue skies are sabay smile on this our wedding day.
So dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to unite this man and this woman in the bonds of marriage. Now marriage is a permanent relationship of one man and one woman freely and totally committed to each other as companions for life. You know, Brandon, there's an old saying which states, he who has found a wife has found a good thing. And you most definitely have found a good thing today. So at this time, who gives this beautiful bride to be married to this man? Brandon, you may now take your bride.
Thank you. Henry?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Remember, you two, the home will always be built upon love. Love will always be patient and kind throughout your marriage. It is the foundation which you are both occurring today and preparing yourself together as husband and wife. It symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives. Yet the sharing must never diminish, but should always enhance the individuality of each partner. A marriage that lasts is one that is continually developing while growing in the understanding of one another. So today, you two, let your hearts be truly a refuge and a safe haven for each other. Be generous in expressing your love and always be open to receive love from one another. So let this sacred union today be the catalyst that transforms both of you into the expression of your highest self. But keeping in mind that your love for each other is a miracle and also a tremendous blessing to learn, to expand, and to blossom. So how you regard each other and how you behave towards one another will determine the destiny of your union. It is your creation together. It is your sacred responsibility. So remember, every day, take the time to love one another, to care for one another, to be compassionate, supportive, and also inspirational. As well as be a helpmate at times. And you know, Brandon, it includes helping with the dishes now and then. Don't just leave it up to her at all times. So lead with your hearts and take the time to nurture what you have in the hardest of times. You are a precious and a blessed union. It is so lovely today in its innocent, but mighty in its strength and abundant with many possibilities. And you know, guys, it belongs to both of you today. 5 things that I believe is very powerful in a strong marriage, for a strong marriage. First thing, guys, will always be communication. Communication is very vital to a marriage. Remember to always have a two-way communication and always share with one another throughout your marriage. The second thing is trust. To trust one another's hearts, but to also trust your ideas, because both of you will come forward with many great ideas throughout your marriage. Obviously, the third thing is love. Love never fails in a marriage. Remember, you two, marriage is a very wonderful thing. But you know, sometimes marriage could be difficult. There will be those trials and tribulation. There will be some walls and obstacles that you'll have to face. Remember these 2 things. Number 1, whenever it occurs, always face it together head on, not separately, but together. And remember, love never fails in a marriage. You know, Brandon, I've been married now, celebrated my anniversary 3 weeks ago. My wife and I have been married for about 22, somewhere around there years. And you know, Brandon, one of the hardest decisions I'm still making in my own marriage is whether to keep the commode seat up or down after using it. She always wants it down, I want it up. She wants it down, I want it up. But remember number 4 also, which is sacrifice. To sacrifice for your family is a good thing. And the 5th thing, which is just basically more for you, Brandon, which I personally believe is the most important thing. So remember now, if you're going to forget everything else what I've said, or going to say, remember number 5 in a marriage, which is very, very important, which is humility. Humility means every time you have an argument, remember, she will always be right in the argument. And if you can get those 5 things in there, buddy, I think you've got them. So at this time, young man, will you take this beautiful young lady to be your wife?
Yeah, I do.
And do you promise today to love her, to honor her, to serve her in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and to be true and loyal to her so long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
So I want you to look in her eyes. Do you have any vows that you want to share to her, or do you want to repeat after me?
I'll repeat after you.
Okay, look in her eyes and repeat these words after me. I, Brandon,
I, Brendan,
take thee, Jane,
take thee, Jane,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forth
from this day forth
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
to love you with all my heart
to love you with all my heart
and all that's within me.
and all that's within me.
You are my best friend,
You are my best friend,
so my heart
so my heart
I give you this day,
I give you this day,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in adversity and
in
prosperity,
adversity and prosperity,
and be true and loyal to you,
true and loyal to you,
so long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And Jane,
Yes.
will you take this handsome stud to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise today to love him, to honor him, to serve him in sickness and in health, in adversity and prosperity, and to be true and loyal to him, so long as you both shall live?
Yes.
So I want you to look deep into his eyes and repeat these words after me, please. I, Jane,
I, Jane,
take thee, Brandon,
I take thee, Brendan,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold,
from this day forth,
from this day forth,
forsaking all others
forsaking all others,
and giving you my heart.
and giving you my heart.
This pledge
This pledge
I commit to you today,
I commit to you today,
through sickness and in health,
through sickness and health,
in adversity and prosperity,
adversity and prosperity,
and to be true and loyal to you,
to be true and loyal to you,
so long as we both shall live.
so long we both shall live.
May I have the rings, please? The rings are a circle, and as such is a symbol of the sun, the earth, and the universe, of wholeness, of perfection, and of peace. These unbroken circle represents the wholeness and the completeness of your love for each other, into which both of you will now enter as husband and a wife, as companions, and also as best friends. So it is with great hope that your love for each other will be as eternal as this beautiful sea that surround our beautiful islands. So those who love the sea can feel the heartbeat as the sun rises and the sun sets and the tide ebbs and the stars fill the heavens for the beauty, the peace that will always be Hawaii. Brandon, take this ring, place this on Jane's left ring finger, and repeat these words after me, please. With this ring,
With this ring,
as a token of my love,
as a token of my love,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I pledge my life,
I pledge my life,
my love to you
my love to you,
from this day forth.
from this day forth.
You may present it on her finger. Relax, Jane. There you go. Don't worry, we're almost there. We're heading towards third.
We're good.
Take this ring, Jane, place this on Brandon's left ring finger. I want you to go from underneath, like this,
Okay.
underneath, so everybody can see that, and repeat these words after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
as a token of my love,
as a token of my love,
I thee
Ah.
wed.
I thee wed.
I pledge my life,
I pledge my life,
my love to you,
my love to you,
from this day forth.
from this day forward.
You may now present it on his finger.
It goes on easy.
So guys, in the culture and the tradition of Hawaii, the exchanging of the flower lei is a deep symbol of love, respect, and affection. So now to place a lei on a loved one is to bestow them with the Most Highest 16. As we look at these beautiful crafted lei, it represents a Polynesian tradition of two lives that will now intertwine and bound together with the most profound meaning of aloha. So the leis that you will receive from your beautiful bride and that you will give to your beautiful groom will be a reflection and a moment in time here in Hawaii as you begin to share your lives together as husband and wife. Young lady, take this lei, place this on your groom. At this time, we have a special from Bernard.
Kule aloha, my lei of love. Kupua my ole. I will always be there by your side. And in my heart